Welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Jennifer. I've been holding off on doing a YouTube video channel for like a long time because I know my friends are gonna watch it, my family, random people, like just everyone. Let's start off with my dad. So the way I told him was, I remember it was late at night. I was about to go to sleep and I was like, you know what? I have to just get it over with. I have to tell him already. So I didn't tell him straight up, but I wrote it down on like a napkin. And I remember I didn't say straight up, hey, I'm pregnant, but I said something to where he would kind of have to guess. So I remember his first guess was, are you sick? And I was like, no, I'm not sick. And I remember he guessed something else, and then I was like, no. And he finally guessed, he was like, are you pregnant? And I was like, yes. And he kind of stayed quiet for like a good minute or two. He was just like staring at the floor. I couldn't really see him because I didn't have my contacts on. I was already ready for bed. So he, I remember he just asked me like if I told my mom already, which I didn't at that time. And he was just asking me questions like if I told anyone else or anything like that, and how far along I was and everything. But he wasn't, overall, he was not mad. It looked like he was more disappointed and sad. But I feel like he didn't really give a reaction at all. And I don't know, it just kind of just went from there. He was like, just go to sleep, you know, whatever. And then days went on, like 3 days. And we talked about it, but it wasn't nothing like, I don't know, like he just wasn't being rude. He was just kind of concerned and just like was like, okay, so when are you planning on going to the doctor and stuff like that? And he was like, when are you planning on telling your mom? 4 days go by. I was coming home from school and I was walking to the car and I saw that it wasn't the car that he normally picks me up in. It was my stepmom's car. And I was like, that's weird. And then I saw that she was in there and I was like, because normally it's just him. So I was like, that's kind of weird. And then when I went in there, like, she just started going off on me. She was like, how could you do this? Like, we gave you so much freedom, this and that. And I was just like, what are you talking about? Like, I didn't know she knew already because he didn't tell me like, hey, I'm going to tell her, or you need to tell her or something. He just said like nothing, literally nothing. And she was just going off on me. I remember she was just saying like, you need to go live with him. You need to go somewhere else because since you want to act grown, like you got to go somewhere else. So I was like, okay, I guess, like whatever. Like I never heard my dad tell me anything like that I had to leave. So I was like, why are you telling me that I have to leave if my dad didn't? And it was just weird. And I was like, okay. So I just stayed quiet the whole time. And then whenever she wasn't around, I remember I texted, or I was talking to him, and he was like, I'm not gonna let her do that. Like, I'm not gonna let her kick you out. I'm not gonna do anything like that. I was like, he was basically saying that he was gonna talk to her because he was saying that we were gonna have to get an apartment or something like that, which was weird to me because I was like, why can't I just stay? But I'm guessing that she was saying that it's either me or her type stuff. Like she was like, either you stay here and you let me kick her out, or like let her leave and we stay together, basically. So that's what I'm guessing, because then why else would we have to leave and get an apartment or whatever? So he was like, no, I'm gonna talk to her, like I wouldn't let her do that to you. And I was like, okay, like fine. And that was whenever he was dropping me off at work. I was literally like 40 minutes late to work, literally just in the car talking to him. And so I went to work. I was like, okay, whatever, like I guess he's gonna talk to her. And then literally the same day I get home from work, the same day I get there, and she's like, so have you talked to your boyfriend yet that you need to leave and that you need to move in with him? And I was like I literally turned and I look at my dad. I'm just like, I thought you were gonna talk to her. Like I didn't say anything, but in my head I was just like, I thought you were gonna say something. And he literally didn't even look at me. He was just like I don't know, like he just didn't care. He didn't bother to talk to her. He didn't bother to do nothing, because obviously if he did, she wouldn't have been asking me that. So he was just quiet about it. And I never till this day have not asked him why he didn't say anything to her, because he told me literally that day that he wasn't gonna let her kick me out, but I guess he didn't care to say anything. And it hurts because I'm just like, how are you gonna tell me that you're not gonna let her do something like that to me, and then just literally like lied in my face basically, because I don't know, it hurts, and it's whatever. To this day I still don't know why he didn't. I mean, I talk to him still, I talk to my stepmom. Yes, it hurts me that they kicked me out. In their eyes, I guess it's whatever, and they just like, okay, which is fine. It's just kind of annoying to me that he never told me why, if he told me he was gonna talk to her, but whatever. So yeah, I ended up having to leave. I talked to my boyfriend, he talked to his dad, and they were nice enough to let me live there and stay there for a while, until we ended up they ended up helping us out get a place. So now it's me, him, the baby obviously, and his brother. We all got a place together. It's fine, it's going good. But yeah, like, honestly, I feel like it's good but bad at the same time that I left, because I know if I was there I would be having a lot of stress, a lot of just like problems in general, because we just did not get along at all. Like, my dad, he's never home because of his job, so he's supposed to basically always at work. So I know if I stayed there my whole pregnancy, I probably like would lose it. I literally would, because I just could not. Me and her, we just couldn't be around each other, because I know we would have a lot of problems. So I mean, I guess it's good, but at the same time I still want to know. Like, I don't know why he never told me anything. Like, it hurts so bad. Like, I've cried about it, I've like thought about it and everything, and I just don't know why. That's just how things are, I guess, and it sucks, but it's whatever. I move in with my with my boyfriend, and everything was going fine, I guess. I mean, I was going through it, and I felt very alone because I still haven't had told anybody. And a couple like days with me living there, I end up calling my mom, because I was like, I still haven't told my mom. He's going crazy. So I was like, I need to tell her. So I ended up texting my mom, and I told her that I was pregnant and that I was sorry and everything. And she texted me back. She didn't say anything rude. I don't remember. I don't think she said anything like mean or anything like that. She was just like my dad. She was upset, disappointed, sad, and everything, but she wasn't like rude or like saying like, oh my god, like this and that. Obviously she was really upset, but overall I feel like they gave a good like, they weren't rude or anything to me. So she ended up calling me, and she was like, hey, like, I just want to let you know that just because you guys are having a baby, it doesn't mean that you have to stay with him, and that doesn't mean that you have to just be with him forever. If you don't feel like it, you don't have to. Like, just having a baby does not mean that you guys have to be together. She was like, yes, it was a mistake. Like, not a mistake, you know, babies are not mistakes, but like, you fucked up, you know, you effed up. You need, like, you don't have to be there if you don't want to. And I was like, okay. And I was like, I mean, we're doing good, it's not like we have any problems. So I was like, we're fine. But thank you. Like, thanks for telling me, I guess. And what got me so mad was that not even my own mom was telling me to marry him, but she was telling me that if I don't want to, I don't have to. And then my stepmom, she kept pushing it, and she was like, hey, are you guys getting married? You guys should get married, and this and that, because in our religion, like, they don't really believe in sex before marriage or whatever. So they were like, you guys need to get married and this and that. And I was just like, we don't want to. Like, we want to wait. We don't want to rush things. We don't want to do nothing. We just want to chill out, do everything at its own pace. And so they just kept pushing. Well, she kept pushing it, saying you should get married, And I was just like, nope, that's not gonna happen. Like, I don't want to, and I'm not gonna do something I don't want to do. And plus, I feel like personally, marriage is a big thing. It's not something that you just do just because you guys had a baby. No, it's really big, and it could cause a lot of problems if you do it without knowing what you're doing. Or like in the future, say God forbid, but we say we do break up, like it's gonna be a whole process instead of just saying, yeah, I'm done with you, bye. Like, you know, like, no, you're gonna have to be going through all this paperwork, all this stuff, and it's just gonna be way too much. So I was like, you know what, no, we'll wait on it. So that's what we did. And yeah, like, I mean, we're doing fine now. Everything's good. Everyone loves him. He's the cutest baby ever. It's just it's crazy. So yeah, like, comment, share, subscribe. Let me know in the comments what type of videos you guys would like to see, and I would try my best to get to them and do them. Yeah, thanks for watching, and I hope you guys have a good day. Bye.